Hello traders, you are welcome back to my channel. I'm currently in this trade on AUDUSD, and as you can see on my screen, I'm up about how many pips now? I'm up about 72 pips. So it's actually a swing trade, and I dropped this setup on my Telegram channel before the buy begins to happen. So I'm going to go over it. I'm going to clear my chart, and I'm going to walk you guys through step by step how I did the analysis, so how I was able to arrive at the setup, the entry confirmation, and everything. So let me clear the chart now. So now, as you all know, I trade with a top-down analysis, so there's no way I'm gonna execute a trade without doing my top-down analysis, right? So this is a daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, after zooming out, you can see clearly with naked eye that AUDUSD is pushing up. So, and aside that, if you look to the left here, you can see there is sort of this breakout from here, this breakout, retest, price pull up, give a new breakout structure here, and come back to the test sticks again. So making this zone, this support zone, a very strong one. So I spotted this on the daily time frame. Simple as that. So then I scale down to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, I identify the current market structure on the 4-hour time frame. So reading from here, after market has tapped in here, sweep this liquidity, cause a change of character here, then price came back and tap into this origin twice. You can see, so all of this is happening inside the support level, the breakout retest level that we identified on the daily time frame. Now after tapping in, look at this push up again, causing a new breakout structure, and it came back to tap into the origin again and still push up again to give a new breakout structure here. So when I come into the market, I saw this breakout structure. Price was around here, price was around this, it left this week, so it was around, price was around this area when I came in. So after doing my analysis, and I saw this recent breakout structure here, and I identified this order block, then I highlighted this as the engineered liquidity that price was supposed to sweep before tapping into this zone. Alright, so I actually took an aggressive entry on the 4-hour time frame. So I executed my entry on the 4-hour time frame, being that it's going to be a swing trade. So this was another confirmation that gave me a very strong confidence. So after doing now, I established my trend line here. The first touch, second touch, I extended it. Right, so if you look clearly now, this is a clear trend line breakout and retest. Now look at the point where the retest happened. At this point where the retest happened, if you look closely, the retest happened exactly on the trend line, which is number one confirmation, right? Secondly, the retest happened on a demand zone, right? So the demand zone and trend line, they collide at the same point where the retest happened. And again, everything happened inside this zone, this break and retest zone from the daily time frame, meaning giving a very three strong confirmation now for a buy. So after all that retest happened there, you can see a massive distribution to the upside, giving a new break of structure. So when I saw all these things, it gave me so much confidence. At least I had 98% probability on this trade. Then I did not even wait for any confirmation. I took an I set my pending order here, and this is my target actually. So I'm willing to hold this trade till whenever it's ready to deliver. But then as the trade is playing out, I'm trailing my stop loss. So these are the things I'm taking note as the trade is playing out. So if you look here, we have a supply zone here, which is where price is currently reacting to this. You can see this is supply zone on the forward time frame. So we also have another supply zone here, which price may likely react to after it successfully break out of this. You understand? So this is what is going on. So currently I've booked some profits and my stop loss is below here. You understand? So now this is what I'm expecting, because it's a swing trade and I'm looking to scaling. I'll scale in as much as I can, as much as it gives me the opportunity. I'm going to be scaling in. So sometimes when I'm holding a swing trade like this, I can scale in up to 5 to 6 position in the same trade. So this is what I'm looking at. If you notice from here, we have a new break of structure here. So all this rejection you are seeing here, the price is reacting to this supply zone. So when we have a new break of structure here, so it's either this supply zone push price back into this tiny order block here, something like this, push price back down into this tiny order block, then to gather momentum that will push price up to break this supply zone, and the buy will continue going. But then it will take me out on break even. It's fine. So I'll still position here. After taking me out, when they come here, I'll still take another entry from here. Right? So that is number one expectation. The second expectation, I'll scale down to the 30 minutes time frame. So on the 30 minutes time frame, let me adjust this. So on the 30 minutes time frame, if you look to the left here, if you look at here, there's a supply zone here on the 30 minutes time frame. This is a supply zone. So if I extend this zone to the left, it will be more of break and retest here. You can see this rejection and reaction here, right? So there's a supply zone here which has extended here. It may serve as break and retest or breaker block, whatever you call it, right? So that is number one. Number 2, look at this breakup structure here, internal breakup structure, and look at this tiny order block here. If I remove this one, you notice that this tiny order block has been giving price trouble, pushing down. It bounced up once, twice, 3, 4 times before pulling up and gave another new breakup structure here again. Do you understand? So after giving another new breakup structure, if you look closely again, we have another tiny order block here. So that is the order block that give this breakup structure, and this order block have an engineered liquidity here. There's an engineered liquidity here. So this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting price to pull back, sweep this liquidity and tap this into this origin. Give me a confirmation on the 15 minutes time frame, and I'll join the buy here again. I'll take another position here again. So let's see how it goes. So this is what I'm expecting. So this is what I'm expecting. So this is how you scaling with confidence. So if you trust your strategy enough, you understand what I'm talking about. So thank you guys for watching. So if you are new to this channel, if this is the first time you are coming across my channel, kindly do well to subscribe, because you are going to benefit a lot from here. I'm going to be dishing out a lot of free education, free trading education on this channel. So, and in case if you have a particular topic that you want me to treat, that you want me to discuss, kindly drop it in the comment section, and I will gladly make a video about it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.